Welcome everyone to Ocean City, Maryland. The weather for the past few days has not been very beach-like, and in fact right now there are some showers and thunderstorms in the area. So I didn't think it would be a good idea to walk out on the beach with the possibility of lightning. So I thought maybe on my way back home uptown, I'll speak for a few minutes and maybe we can catch up on a few of the things that are going on in town. So if you're familiar with this road, you'll know this is St. Louis Avenue. But some of you that don't come to Ocean City very often may not be as familiar with it. And it runs from Somerset Street up to 17th Street on the bay side. There's actually one more little road called Edgewater Avenue that's right next to the bay. But this is a good way to avoid a little bit of traffic. Now up here at the park between 3rd and 4th Street, they are renovating the park. And it was about a month ago or so I did a video about that, but they're still working on it. And so we're going to have a new park, a new playground, and some new walking paths, etc. I think they're also going to expand the skate park and give a fresh look to the basketball courts. So that's what's going on up here on St. Louis Avenue. We've made it up to Philadelphia Avenue now, and I guess I'll speak here for a minute about this new store up here at 21st Street called 420. You can see it on the right. And of course we have the Maryland legalization of cannabis barely a week away. And so I believe this store was a sensation, and now it's been, if you want to say, rebranded or changed. So it looks like it's going to be a big paraphernalia shop. It's still up in the air how this is all going to work out in Ocean City, because the mayor and the powers that be, the city council, they really don't want a whole lot of cannabis marketing in town. So we'll just have to see whether or not any dispensaries actually will operate in Ocean City. Perhaps they never will. Perhaps they'll just be located in West Ocean City if you're someone that wants to purchase those products. Now we're coming up here on Secrets in a little bit. I know we're up to only 33rd Street, but Secrets built a new building in the past year, and it's up and operating. It's a brand new liquor store, and it's got dormitories and warehousing. But it's been rebranded not as Atlantic Beverage Center, but as Alien Beverage Center. And I don't know why Mr. Leighton Moore has decided to do that, but he's got some pretty cool props, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it from the dash mount, but he's got a spaceship up there on top of the new building. That's part of the liquor store. And it's cool to look in the daytime, but it's really cool at night, because this little spaceship, and it's not really that small, it's 10 or 12 feet in diameter, and he's got lights on it. So if you come into town this summer, take a look up there, because it's actually pretty cool. Now we're coming up at the convention center on the left, and I know some local people are starting to talk about it, and they're getting excited because it looks like the town is going to have a new event, and it's going to be called Taco Fest, and it's going to be first week of August, I believe. And like 20 different vendors are going to be there. They're going to have mariachi bands, and there is going to be a charge, I think $15 a person to get in, and I think the tacos are going to be $4 a piece. But it sounds like a pretty cool event, and I know some of the local people actually seem to be looking forward to it. So the way I'm thinking is, if the local people are excited about it, then I would certainly think that the visitors are just gonna eat this up. So it's not free, but it does come with entertainment. So that'll be something different. And also, at the beginning of August, it's gonna coincide right before the White Marlin Opens fishing tournament starts. So you're gonna have the Taco Fest on the Saturday and Sunday, the first week of August, and then I believe it'll start on the 8th, because the White Marlin Open always starts on the first Monday in August. So maybe that's the 7th. All right, let's go with the 7th. So maybe it's the 7th through the 11th. But anyway, we got that coming up. So that's a big deal, and I guess we'll just have to see if the purse can exceed $10 million. It's getting close to it. I think last year it was 8 to 9 million. And of course, we've had MJ come down here for a few years on his Catch 23 boat. So we'll have to see if Michael Jordan is going to participate in the tournament again. We are passing 70th Street, and someone just mentioned this to me yesterday. On the left here is the Ocean Lanes bowling alley, and someone said that it has just been purchased. So we're going to have to find out what's going on here. Are they going to keep it a bowling alley? Are they going to tear it down, use the building for something else? So I have to look into this story a little bit deeper. At 81st Street, on the bay side of Coastal Highway, there was a store called Hatland. But now that's been changed into another Sugar Planet store. From the looks of it, it's going to be 2 stories. So this could be a good confectioner type store. I've never seen a 2-story candy shop in town, so that'll be something different. Another thing someone just mentioned to me recently is that we're coming up on the Gold Coast Mall at 115th Street, and the gentleman I was speaking with said that they have a farmer's market in the parking lot on the weekend. So, if I get a chance, I'll check that out. We're coming up on the Gold Coast Mall on the left, and it's right across from the Sea-Watch condominiums. And so, this is where the gentleman said there's a farmer's market. Now, I just thought of something. Right here, near the Gold Coast Mall, that's where the movie theater is, the Fox movie theaters. And when the weather is not very good for going to the beach, people like to go to the movies. But that's the only movie theater in town now, because the one up at 142nd Street, Sun and Surf, is closed. So if it's a bit of a crappy day for going to the beach and you want to go to the movies, that's the only place you're going to have in town. Now, there is one in West Ocean City called the Flagship Cinemas. But if you're staying in town and you want to go to the movies, you're going to have to go to the Gold Coast Mall. The 4th of July holiday is fast approaching, and the town always has two fireworks shows. One at Caroline Street downtown, and the other one at Northside Park. Also, Secrets also has their own separate independent fireworks. So that's 3 big fireworks shows in town. So let's wrap this up soon. And I was trying to do a segue there with the 4th of July, because people like to have a crab feast and such on the holiday. So up here at 139th Street is Victoria's Crab House. So let's check out the crab prices currently. One dozen crab, half pound of shrimp, $38. That sounds like a pretty good deal. Thanks for joining us today, if you've lasted all the way to the end. And you know what? Let's do a little reminder for everybody about when it is stormy and lightning could be in the area, that always please get off the beach. And that's exactly why I chose to do this little travel blog instead of walking down to the surf's edge. All right, have a great day, and like I said, always stay safe when lightning is around.